Joho, ich bin's wieder. Spielen wir dieses seltsame Spiel ein bisschen weiter. Okay. One day, Edward came home early from work. I left Alice locked in my room. You know, Clive, I've noticed that our food has started to go missing more often. Oh, it's because of me. Recently, I read on the internet that a short person needs to consume a lot of calories. That's why I sometimes eat for two. Here's how. You're right. Wow, war ja einfach. We were still eating when Edward spoke again. By the way, Clive, I also noticed that you started closing your room. Anything you want to tell me? Damn. It looks like I'm going to have to use an excuse that I've already come up with just in case. I didn't want to use it. Edward, I'm a teenager, and teenagers have some things they shouldn't talk about. Do you understand? Are you jerking off? Ed. Haha, come on. Can an uncle tease his nephew? Sometimes he acts like a child. What about the girl? I tensed up. Does he know? Are there hidden cameras everywhere? Do you have one? I've never heard you say anything about it. I sighed with relief. I don't have a girlfriend and, however, I do not plan to start a relationship yet, since studying already takes a lot of time. I think you need to relax sometimes. A girl would be nice. No, girls are such creatures that you waste your time on. I'd rather spend the next few years chasing my goals. Okay. It would have gone on like this if something hadn't happened a few days later that I was so afraid of. Alice's story. Okay. Clive had to stay at school after school. He gave Alice the key card to the apartment and warned her to return without it. Taking the key without further ado, Alice left. As she entered the house and started to take off her shoes, the light came on in the hallway and Edward came out of the hall. Well, hello, thief. Huh? Alice dropped the map Clive had given her. Clive's keycard. Are you his girlfriend? Huh? Yes. Yes, I'm his girlfriend. And Clive told me that he doesn't have a girlfriend. So why did you come without him? Well, Clive and I wanted to study at his house. He gave me the key, saying you'd be out late. Edward presses her with his gaze for a while. I see, everything is clear with you. It seemed to Alice that the atmosphere became more tense. I hope you know that you should always carry condoms with you. What? Wow, wir haben uns gerade erst kennengelernt und dann sowas. Nice. Haha, I'm just kidding. Don't be embarrassed. Come on, I'll make you some tea. Der hat einen schrägen Humor. Alice sat at the table. Edward made 2 mugs of tea and set the table. So, how long have you been dating? About a month. Now it is clear whose dyed hair I noticed on the floor all month. Alice didn't know what to say and only looked down at the tea in confusion. Do you often come here after school? Yes, Clive helps me with my lessons. How are you doing in school? So, not too well. I hope that's all right. Oh, of course, nothing. Grades don't mean much. The main thing is the person's personality, character, actions, and so on. I didn't do well at school myself, but that didn't stop me from going into business. And for some reason Clive works so hard, spending all his free time doing it. He's a strange boy, but not a bad one. Sometimes, though, I can't figure out what's going on in his head. Did he tell you about his parents? No. They committed a double suicide in front of him. Wow. Okay, es wird immer düsterer, ey Gott. Uff. Alice raised her eyes for the first time and looked at Edward. There was no longer a smile on his face, only a faint sadness. After their death, I became Clive's guardian. He was only 7 years old at the time, and from then on, he became withdrawn and didn't look happy at all. Although before, when I came to visit my older brother, this boy was a fun guy. But from that moment, everything changed. Edward took a sip of tea. Alice could see by the tense expression on his face how hard it was for him to remember what had happened. When he was 12, he came home from school one day and asked me how much I made. I didn't know what happened to him that day, but after that Clive started working hard. Studying distracted him from bad thoughts, and gradually he began to change for the better. He even started to smile occasionally at my jokes. When he was 15, I once said that teenagers should do something else besides study and sports. For starters, I suggested that he should at least just watch a series with me about some brilliant psychopath. Haben die geguckt, Hannibal? Clive said that he liked the series very much and asked me for advice on something similar. I gave him some books, and later he started looking for books and movies that he might like. Sometimes Clive tried to imitate the main character of these works. However, all his favorite characters are psychos. Anyway, he has a hobby. Thought it strange. He didn't scare you, did he? Like brandishing a knife or something? Alice almost choked on her tea when she heard this. Ja, was soll ich jetzt machen? Ich meine, er war jetzt immerhin ehrlich. Was soll ich machen? Ihn anlügen oder die Wahrheit sagen? Ach komm, was soll's. He made a bad joke and hurt me, but it's okay because Clive didn't do anything else after that. Oh, I'm sorry. I'm telling you, it's okay. You don't have to worry, Uncle Edward. Oh, wir sind schon so vertraut. Bing bong! The conversation was interrupted by the doorbell. Sit down, I'll open it. Okay. Clive's story. Edward? You're early. Well, I'm sorry for interrupting your upcoming sex. What? Alice came out into the corridor, waving at me. Hi, Clive. Alice? Damn it. Clive, don't be mad. I'm glad you have such a lovely girlfriend. Girlfriend? I looked at Alice, who immediately signaled that I should keep quiet. Understanding the situation, I decided to play along. Damn, I told her to keep quiet about our relationship. Come on, I won't even mind if she stays the night. After coming of age, I can even allow you to live here together, but I still wanted to buy a separate apartment. Really? Alice, do you want to live at our house? Yes, I would love to. Wait. Was? Hilfe! I quickly took off my shoes and dropped my jacket. Edward, I need to discuss something in private with her, if you don't mind. I took Alice's hand and went into the other room, slamming the door behind me. Are you crazy? Why didn't you hide when he came? He came before me. Does he know you live with me? No, Uncle Edward thinks you sometimes bring me home after school while he's away. There was silence. So we need to pretend to be a couple in love. Clive, he let me live here. Let's ask him to let me live with you. No, Alice, he's just joking. But I don't want to pretend to be your girl. Langsam. I don't want to pretend to be your boyfriend. Why? Because I didn't say anything, almost blurting out the words former victim. Because I'm a whore, right? What? No, I didn't mean that. Her eyes were red. Please don't cry. Edward is waiting for us, okay? Good. She held back her tears. The night my uncle allowed her to spend the night with us, joking that she could stay here forever. This time she slept in a different room, and a month later I finally slept alone. So quiet. Puh, okay. Jo. Dann speichern und ja, dann war's das erstmal wieder. Bye bye.